A lot of people tell me to get help. Go see a therapist, go see a doctor, do something, just get help. You're ignoring the fact that I had help before all of this began. See, when I arrived here in California, the first thing I did was get help. Because I promised my friend that helped me get to California that if they got me here, I would look into the resources available. So, I arrived here, I believe May 22nd. May 23rd, which was my brother's birthday, I was getting an appointment for the doctor and the therapist that I would continue to see for the next 5 years. They moved buildings and I still continued to see them. The reason I'm in a Section 8 is because the mental health services I have been signed up for since I arrived in California were able to help me get the Section 8. I had to be in service, in treatment for a full year before I was qualified. And then it was a full another year before I was approved. And then it was a full another year before I found the apartment. So a lot of you say that all I had to do was come to California and I just got a free home. I was on the streets for 5 years before that free home. And 3 of those years were in the process of getting the Section 8. Anyways, so the entire time I'm homeless in California, I'm medicated, I'm in therapy, I'm taking care of myself as best I can while living in a fucking tent on a sidewalk. Last year, or 2 years ago now I think, everything is kind of foggy for me right now. As soon as I arrived in this Section 8, Adonis Paul and his followers began harassing me. One of the first things they did, like within 6 months of all of this beginning, they contacted my doctor and my therapist, and they contaminated my mental health resources. They contaminated my services with their lies and allegations towards me. I don't know if I can trust my doctor and my therapist anymore. The people that have worked with me from the beginning, I don't know I can trust anymore because you contacted them. And I don't know what you told them, and I don't know what they believe, and I don't know what they're thinking about me anymore. Because it's not my mental health treatment anymore. It's been usurped by my cyberbullies and my abusive family. Imagine going to therapy and the next day your abuser shows up to correct the record. How easy is it going to be for you to go back and trust that you're going to be able to get help? I'm on medication. I'm in therapy. Regardless of how many of you have stepped in to stop me from receiving those services. And I know you're just going to keep telling me to get help when I'm already doing that and you're stepping in the way to stop me. Just get help. It's not like we're standing in your way. Just get help. It's not like we're telling people that would help you lies about you to make it harder for you. Just get help. It's not like we're stopping you in every way possible. Just do it. But they are stopping me. They are standing directly in my path. When you're contacting my doctor and my therapist and my landlord, you are directly hindering my ability to exist. And that's what they did. And they did that because they wanted me to kill myself. They wanted me to be homeless again. And if I was out of the mental health services, I would lose my home. And if I was homeless, I would kill myself. And that's what they want. And that's why they contacted my therapist and my doctor and contaminated my mental health care with their lies. And y'all like to forget about that and pretend it didn't happen. But it did. And I still don't know exactly what was told to them. They eventually spoke to me about the communications they were receiving. But they only showed me one, and I'm sure they received thousands that I don't know. The mental health treatment center that helps me was harassed for months because I needed help. What these people are doing is not okay. That's why I'm walking for Bubba, to speak out, to shed a light on what they actually do. Not what they say they do, what they actually do. They actually did contact my therapist and my doctor. That actually happened. That actually happened. That's not something that I'm making up, and I have proved it. And Bernice Morgan gets angry every time I prove it and says, I'm going to put your doctor in jail for telling you that. They had no right to tell you what I told them. Yes, they did. They're my doctor, and they're working with me, not with you. Some strange bitch in Australia contacts them telling them about me. They have every right to tell me what's being said about me. That's literally within their legal rights. Your emails are not private. And she says, well, the doctor's emails are private. Okay. And he has the right to show them to the people that it pertains to. I have gotten help. And they have tried to take it away from me. I had help before they arrived to mess things up. And I got it on my own. Got my Section 8 on my own. I stayed in the services. I took the medication. I did what I was told for 3 years. Just for all of this to happen as soon as I got indoors. They made sure I would never enjoy it, never have a home here, never feel safe or comfortable, never even put anything up on my walls. I can't feel safe anywhere because of what they have done. And y'all want to say, well, they haven't showed up or sent you anything or done any of that. Yes, they have. They mailed me shovels. When I was offline the first time, they put pictures of dead things in my mailbox that they kept breaking. They have my address and they regularly post it to platforms asking men to rape me. I don't know where I'm safe. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know who is real in my life. If I meet a stranger on the street, there's a 90% chance they're a part of the group. How am I ever supposed to trust another human being after these last 2 years of my life? How am I ever supposed to trust another human being on anything?